What if your office could be anywhere you choose? How would that change your income and your lifestyle? Imagine a world where the morning commute is a thing of the past, where the office dress code is as relaxed as you want it to be, and where the office itself can be a beachfront property or a cozy cabin in the woods. Welcome to the age of remote work, a revolution that's redefining not just how we work, but also how we live. This isn't some far-off future, it's happening right now. More and more companies are embracing remote work, driven by technology advancements and the quest for a better work-life balance. The traditional 9-to-5, Monday to Friday work structure is gradually giving way to flexible schedules that allow us to work when and where we're most productive. But as exciting as this shift might be, it also comes with its own set of challenges. One of the biggest, the impact on our personal finances. In the traditional work setup, we had a fairly predictable income stream. We knew when the paycheck would arrive and exactly how much it would be. But with remote work, things can be a bit more uncertain. You might be working on a project basis, with income that varies from month to month. Or maybe you're freelancing, juggling multiple clients and projects at once. Even if you're a full-time remote employee, you could be dealing with currency fluctuations if you're working for an overseas company. This uncertainty makes financial planning all the more important. We need to think about budgeting, about building an emergency fund, about diversifying our income sources. We need to be prepared for the unexpected because in this new world of work, the unexpected is the only thing we can count on. But how do we navigate these changes? Let's dive into some practical strategies. Budgeting might seem like a daunting task, but it's a crucial component of financial stability, especially for remote workers. It's like mapping out a route for a long journey. You wouldn't embark on an epic adventure without a plan, would you? The same goes for your finances. The importance of budgeting cannot be overstated. It's the first step towards understanding where your money goes and how you can make it work for you. A well-structured budget helps you identify unnecessary expenses, prioritize your spending, and save for the future. It's like a financial mirror that reflects your spending habits, making you more mindful of your choices. Creating a budget is simpler than it sounds. Start by tracking your income and expenses. List all your sources of income and then your fixed and variable expenses. Fixed expenses are the ones that remain the same every month, like rent or mortgage payments, while variable expenses fluctuate, like groceries or utility bills. Deduct your total expenses from your total income to find out how much you're saving or overspending each month. Now, here's where remote work comes into play. The advent of remote work has changed our spending habits. You might be saving on commuting costs, but spending more on home utilities or setting up a comfortable home office. You might be eating out less, but ordering in more. So it's essential to adjust your budget accordingly. Keep track of these changes and update your budget to reflect your current reality. The benefits of sticking to a budget are manifold. It can help you achieve your financial goals, be it buying a house, starting a side business, or even retiring early. It can also help you build an emergency fund and prepare for unexpected expenses, and most importantly, it can give you peace of mind knowing that you're in control of your finances. Remember, a budget isn't restrictive, it's your key to financial freedom. It's like having a compass in the wilderness of financial uncertainty. So let's embrace budgeting and navigate our way to financial stability in this era of remote work. Imagine your main income stream suddenly stops. What would you do? It's a question that's worth pondering, particularly in today's era of remote work where income stability isn't always guaranteed. The answer to this question lies in building an emergency savings fund. An emergency savings fund is like a financial safety net that catches you when life throws you a curveball. It's a stash of money set aside to cover the financial surprises life throws your way. These unexpected events can be stressful and costly. Here's where your emergency fund can come to the rescue. You might think, well, I'm doing just fine. Why would I need an emergency fund? The truth is, life is unpredictable. Your laptop could crash, your roof might leak, or you could face a sudden health issue. As a remote worker, you might also face periods of inconsistent workload. In such instances, an emergency fund is your first line of defense. So, how do you start building an emergency savings fund? First, set a goal. Financial experts suggest aiming for 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses. This might seem daunting, but remember, you don't have to do it all at once. Start small and gradually increase your savings over time. Next, make saving automatic. Set up a monthly transfer from your checking account to your savings account. This way, You're consistently saving without even thinking about it. And finally, keep your savings in a separate, easily accessible account. This way, it's out of sight, out of mind, but within reach when you need it. Remember, the goal isn't just to build an emergency savings fund, but to maintain it. Regularly review your fund and adjust your savings goal as your living expenses change, and most importantly, only use these funds for true emergencies. Building an emergency savings fund might feel like an uphill battle, but with perseverance and discipline, you can achieve it. An emergency fund isn't just a safety net, it's peace of mind. So let's start building that peace of mind today. In an era of remote work, diversifying your income is no longer a luxury, it's a necessity. Welcome to the side hustle revolution. It's an exciting time where passions and professions intersect, where your 9-to-5 job doesn't necessarily define your entire income stream. It's time to rethink the traditional work model and embrace the opportunities of the digital age. So what exactly is a side hustle? Well, it's not just a part-time job, it's a venture that you're passionate about and that complements your main income. It's that little something that lights you up, that you can't wait to work on when you clock out of your day job. It's your ticket to financial freedom and security. A side hustle can come in many forms. Maybe you're a talented graphic designer who can freelance, or perhaps you have a knack for tutoring, or you can turn your love for baking into a small online pastry shop. The possibilities are endless. Now, how do you start a side hustle that aligns with your personal interests and skills? Start by identifying your passions and strengths. What do you love doing in your spare time? What skills do you have that others might need? Once you've identified these, think about how you can monetize them. Research the market, understand the demand, and create a business model around it. Remember to start small. A side hustle is not about quitting your day job right off the bat. It's about slowly building a secondary income source that can provide you with financial stability and open up new opportunities. Now let's talk about the financial aspect. A side hustle isn't just about earning extra money. It's about creating a safety net. It's about having a backup plan when times get tough. It's about diversifying your income so that your financial well-being isn't tied to one source. So, dive into the side hustle revolution. Turn your passions into profits, create a financial safety net, and most importantly, enjoy the journey. A side hustle isn't just extra income, it's your financial insurance. We've covered a lot today, so let's recap. We started by asking a critical question. Are you prepared? Prepared for the future of work, that is. It's a future where remote work isn't just an option, but increasingly the norm. This shift in the job market has significant implications for your income and finances. We discussed the importance of budgeting in this era of remote work. With the potential for fluctuating income and the blurring lines between work and home expenses, having a clear and adaptive budget is more crucial than ever. We explored techniques for effective budgeting, emphasizing the need to account for all expenses, big or small, and the importance of regular budget reviews. Next, we delved into the concept of an emergency savings fund. In a world where job security can be uncertain, having a safety net is vital. We talked about how to build this fund gradually, without causing financial strain. We also highlighted the importance of keeping this fund separate from your regular savings to avoid dipping into it for non-emergencies. Then we moved on to the side hustle revolution. We're living in a time when having a side hustle isn't just a way to earn extra cash, but a strategy to diversify income streams and mitigate risks. We provided tips on how to identify a side hustle that aligns with your skills and interests, and how to manage it effectively alongside your primary job. In essence, the future of work is changing the way we earn and manage our money. It's critical that we adapt our financial planning strategies to this new reality. Remember, it's not just about surviving in this new era, but thriving in it. So, take charge, be proactive in your budgeting, intentional in building your emergency fund, and strategic in developing your side hustle. The future of work is here, and it's remote. Take charge of your financial future today.